Minnie, kiss the lens.
This is all my receipts of my whole trip. And it was DC ferries, $57, diesel, $27, A&W, $7.60. And I got $7.50 in change. I had a couple of donations of small gifts. They liked my journey. In Abbotsford, a kid bought me a hamburger.
Yeah, when you stop, do you let people know what you're doing? You always strike up conversations, don't you?
I'm so happy. I can't believe this journey went so well.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 18 years, vegetable oil.
Yeah.
And they still kind of laugh at me. I'm cool with that. I'll be a redneck one day. I drove with my fuel tank. I drove 1,200 miles on one tank of vegetable oil.
Wow. What size is the tank?
I got a clue. It's probably like close to 245 gallons. Yeah, maybe 90 gallons. I haven't got a clue. It's free, so I just keep driving. My friend said I couldn't do it for $100, and I drove all the way. I went from Lund to Fort St. John's.
Uh-huh.
It was 890 miles.
Wow. Yeah, one tank.
And big sponsor, I call them my sponsors. They've been supporting me for a long time. A&W, they treat me well.
Yeah.
And they like what I do.
Yeah.
That's where it counts.
Did you pick up any fuel on the way?
The only fuel I picked up was in Abbotsford, and I got $30, almost $30. It was $27
Of diesel.
of diesel with a
Yeah.
little. I think $2.50 was gas for my generator if I needed it.
That's right.
But
So when you got a veggie oil engine like this, do you have to start it up first with the diesel and then switch?
yes, I started on diesel, get
Yeah.
it all warmed up.
Yeah.
Might take 5 minutes, whatever it takes,
All right.
and then I switch over to veggie oil.
Cool. Where's your switch? Is this your
It's on my
switches?
dash here.
Oh yeah.
Very
cool.
simple. On for my pump, that's diesel, that's veg.
Nice.
Yeah, veg, diesel. Yeah.
Wow. So you totally rigged out this van.
Yep.
You're a road warrior.
Wish it, dream it, do it. That's kind of what I live by.
Yeah.
I make gas too, but we don't really drink that. I mean, we do drink that. Yeah.
Drink your own gas.
Drink my own gas I make, you know how it goes. And I like my own
You're a
herbs.
super resourceful guy.
Yep.
That's your whole lifestyle, isn't it? Your whole life you've been this way, right?
I feel it is, yeah.
Right? You used to raise like you had an emu farm for a
I
while?
tried emu farming, I tried underwater logging. I tried raising cats, exotic cats, anything so I don't have to get a real job. Yeah, this is actually my centrifuge. This is where all the magic happens. As you'll see in other videos here. I'll just take a jug of oil and I'll just pour it in here. Goes through the filter, gets pumped into my drum. I'll turn on the centrifuge. It will clean 45 gallons in maybe 4 hours. And then I turn some valves, pump it into my main tank up front. And there I go. I got fuel.
Centrifuge. And you made these parts, components, put them all together.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn to do this?
Just, well, I didn't like the internet, but I finally broke down, and there's a lot of info on the internet now. So it's just the way I like the internet.
Yeah.
I use it a lot.
Yeah. So right now you're living right here in the harbor.
I live in the harbor in a commercial fishing boat, and then I like to travel in the summer if possible, and I'm not going to Costa Rica this year because you know how things are.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
And of course, my love of my life is my new dog, as everyone will see.
Run around there, leash without a tether.
Minnie.
What's your astrological sign?
I'm a scorpion. I'm a scorpion.
Can't tell by your boots that you're a scorpion. What do you call her? Does she have a name, that painting?
Don't know the name. I wish I did.
She's your lady on the road, though, huh?
Yeah, she's my number one.
Yeah. She's kind of like a saint who watches over your travels.
And then I'd like to fly my native flag of Slamming Nation.
That's right. Who got their flag up and running here in Lund?
This is my main tank. It goes all the way across. I think it's 6 feet long. This is the main tank. This is the oil, my oil gauge.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, this is sort of my 45 gallons I kind of measured, so I kind of know how much I got. So that's just a rough estimate.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where my oil filter is, with hot water wrapped around it. For plumbing, I use plumbing plex, or whatever the modern
PVC?
thing. Yeah, it's just really simple, and the fuel holds up to it.
Yeah.
And my fuel pump is just a water pump out of an RV, and they hold up to vegetable oil. So.
Do you have an extra battery to run this? You just run off your truck battery?
I just run it off my diesel batteries. I got 2 batteries right now.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
Yeah. And I just want to continue doing this lifestyle because it's always been me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my kids are older, and I just need to live.
That's right, man. But you like make these epic trips to go like visit your son.
Yeah. Next year I'll go to back up Fort St. John's. I'll float down a river for a week with my kids. Because
Sounds so amazing.
we're hippie rednecks.
Uh-huh.
That's me.
Green necks, dude.
Rednecks, yeah. That's my hunting rifle.
Oh,
or not
this
my
is
rifle.
cool.
Bow. Minnie, I should be holding you more. I feel like some yoga coming on.
You do daily yoga?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah. Rest stops.
Like public rest stops areas.
No bathrooms. I had to travel with a 5-gallon bucket because I'm old. I got to go to the bathroom a lot. So I had a composting toilet, a garbage bag, in a 5-gallon bucket with some dry dirt. And every time I went to the bathroom, a little dirt on top. Didn't smell. And then when I get to our rest stop, there's a garbage can there. I could just put it in there.
Uh-huh.
And it saved me a lot because there were no washrooms open. This whole virus. There we go. Yeah. I don't know if I could do this trip without her.
Yeah.
She is my girl.
Yeah. How'd you get to Lund? Why'd you end up here, end of the road? You're kind of taking on this role of a bit of your own chamber of commerce of Lund, sort of. You're like this greeter.
Yeah, I like helping the tourists.
Yeah, you point people in the right direction.
Yeah. Tourists are my friends. I meet some of the coolest people here.
What do you think, man? Should we take us for a little spin in this, in your rig?
Yeah, we can.
In the Ark?
Yeah. We'll go down this way.
Supertramp's Ark.
Yeah.
Do you got a name for your rig?
Honestly?
Honestly, that's a good one.
Honestly.
How often do you have interactions with the police on the road?
Never.
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 And this rig is pretty under the radar, isn't it? It just glides on by.
Yeah. I got a solar shower I built up there.
Oh, no way.
And then I'll plug this in. And then I put my air compressor up here. I have it just mounted here. And then I'll have a hot shower.
Nice.
I squirt my neighbors.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah, I can feel the pressure on it. I don't like the bears breaking in, so that's why I got the lock. The bears did this to me.
Oh.
Yeah, you never leave the windows open.
Well, some new storage possibilities, you know?
Start her up, I gotta turn the pump on. Now I'm ready to start.
Does Minnie just love driving?
She loves to
Looks like she's really into it. Sticking her head out the window.
Well, I think it's time to smoke a joint. Oh, I forgot to get my weed, man. I got my weed over here. Just rolling it up right on my car. You know how it goes. This is you're on video now, and this is our first oil heist. Oil. Well, here I am cleaning some vegetable oil in my van. My little setup, as you can see. I'll try to zoom in here a little bit, and I'll just show you what I'm doing here. Got my oil jugs pumping. Okay, and this is how much fuel I got. This is my secret recipe here. Yeah, vegetable oil. Oh, by the way, I got a small little donation given to me. A little care package from a local. So appreciated. Basically, some doggy treats, snacks. Anyway, they think I'm gonna die. That's about it. Nothing really to live on. Well, and I got my $100. The 800-mile challenge is for $100, and we'll see how much change I got. See you there. Yeah, it was a rough night in Abbotsford, picking up a little fuel. Got like $30 in diesel, gas for the generator. So I'll have to count that later. I got the receipt. On my way to 100-mile house. 100-mile. We made it. Found some oil. Found some jugs. Did well. Got like 45 gallons, but I don't fucking think we're gonna need it, eh, Minnie? I did 500 miles already, and I'm not quite half empty on my veggie tank, so yeah, this is to spare if I don't quite make it. So I'll just pull over inside road, process it. Gotta thank these people over here, Save on Foods. They have signs everywhere, don't stay here overnight, but you overlook it for the campers and their customers. So, you know, we don't put it out there, but, you know, I'm pretty discreet. Okay, I need an oil filter tomorrow, and the parts store doesn't open till tomorrow, so I'm broke till tomorrow, so whatever. It's like, don't worry about it. I'm camping. Free. Hey, Minnie, you want to say goodnight? No? Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Come on. You got it. Minnie. This is actually a bit of my history, actually, right here. Fishing boat.
Emu days, emu farm. Do emus kind of feel like dinosaurs to you? Don't they feel like an old creature somehow?
They are a dinosaur for sure. But
To heat your residence?
that was to heat my RV.
Yeah.
Keep life simple.
Yeah.
I hate chopping firewood. Yeah.
One of your kids.
But everyone's got a good past.
That's for sure.
Raise some good children.
Yeah. How many kids you got?
I got 2 children. I got an engineer and a welder. So proud of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder where the kid got the engineering mind.
I don't know.
Maybe from his mother.
Yeah.
And here we are, still in 100 Mile. I just thought I'd show you the tank. There's the half mark right there. That oil filter there. I just throw it underneath the van because you'll just think I'm broken down, or if the RCs come, I'll just It's kind of normal. Got the bed here. My fuel tank underneath me. My famous piece of art. Of course, Minnie. And this is I just love this piece. That's a local girl in Oakover made this. Well, she paints a lot of nice stuff. And of course, I got my e-bikes. Well, one e-bike in here. Rent them normally, but the virus came. We had to all fuck off. Yeah, it's kind of my scene here. Yeah, I took the cement dog from my neighbor without asking, and I took it on a road trip in my school bus for a month. And he will not forgive me at all. So
You returned it to him, his
I
dog
returned
statue, and
all the photos.
with the photos.
Yes, I thought he would love it.
Yeah, he didn't though.
He didn't.
Did he threaten your well-being?
No, he just said God won't forgive me, or God will forgive me. He won't. And I've known him for 25 years. Anyway, that one I should have put on YouTube somehow. Yeah. Well, Minnie and I just made it to White Horse. Yeah, really close to Fort St. John's. Oh, Minnie, what are you doing on me? Okay. Fuck. I just had a couple of beers and joints, but I thought I better show you where I'm camping. But I just made it to, where the fuck is this place? Dawson Creek. And I'm still full of oil. I might even be able to make it to Fort St. John's on my one full tank of fuel. I'm going to show you what I did here. Here we go. There we go. I'm really low. Yes! We made Fort St. John's. Sitting in the parking lot. I'm going to show you how much fuel I got. I made it on one tank of fucking fuel. I did 1,033 miles on this tank of fuel alone. I'll show you how much I got left. Well, it's time to process some fuel again. Fort St. John's, at my son's place now. I got about 2 jugs to do. Well, right this second, I'm taking the 30 jugs I got from the restaurants. I'm pouring it into my bucket. It's got hash filter. I think it's 40 micron, and then I got a paint strainer too, bag for 5 gallons. And then I pump it out of that with that hose out into my 45-gallon drum. And then I just gotta figure it out how many gallons I got in my 45, and then I start cleaning. That's pretty fucking awesome for free. Well, just about to put the centrifuge back together after I just give it a nice wash. Yeah, this is the company I use. And they're pretty easy to find. Yeah. Well, got it going now, but centrifuge is working. Spinning. 50 pounds of pressure. It's going okay. Yep, this is our leftovers, empty jugs. I'm not sure, we got about 32, maybe 40 gallons. This is the leftovers. Yeah, all flattened out. And 1.5 jugs of oil here. I gotta get rid of. It's too fatty and too much animal fat. And another hour, our vegetable oil will be ready to pump into the fuel tanks. Hallelujah. Hey, Minnie. Well, if you hear that, it's been like, I think 3.5 hours, 4 hours, we've been filtering this oil, cleaning it, centrifuge, and now I'm just filling up a jug of clean oil. Here we go. Then I'll put 3 gallons into my diesel, and the rest will go into my veggie tank. And here I am. Wow. Take. Well, let's put this in the biodiesel section. Pour the vegetable oil in with the diesel. Oh yeah, looks nice. Sweet. Nice. This is about doing 8 jugs of veggie oil. And this filled up my tank pretty good. Anyway, that's my veggie trip today. Fuck. I never knew what that shoot. They were growing out there. But, thought I'd just pull over and show you. Apparently it's canola. Vegetable oil. Just fucking fields of it, eh? Look at it. Oh man, that's fucking pretty impressive. That's all I see when I drive around here, so I guess they're in the oil business in a different kind of way.
Is there a lot of extra wear and tear with veggie oil? You got more filters?
No, I don't call it more wear and tear. You just got to use the right rubber hoses because some break down from the vegetable oil. So you buy the ones with, say, biodiesel, and they're built for that kind of oil. If you don't believe in it, it's not going to work for you. I believe in Peter Pan, and I believe if you don't believe in this, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So, gotta be positive. I've been doing it 18 years almost. Yeah. Losing track how many years it's actually been.
Yeah.
My first conversion was a big school bus. And that was a good trip. All right.
Well, it's always interesting to me how like being a good mechanic can actually get you so many places. And a good imagination, right? A mechanic with a good imagination like you know?
I'm not a real mechanic, but I know how the whole system works. I can figure out what's wrong with it. And I used to do a conversion every year for somebody for free, but I haven't done that in years. There's a lot of stuff on the internet now. You can actually do all this stuff quite easy. You might have to cost a lot of money to get the parts, but that's the way it is these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, my next crazy conversion. You see my little tracker?
Yeah, that's yours?
I'm gonna get that thing running on vapor from gasoline. It's called a vapor car.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've heard of this.
I have to try it.
You do?
I do. I got that in mind. I gotta do it. Thank you all for supporting my journey, and I love doing it for everybody, even though I'm out there. And I really want to smoke a joint now, so maybe we should end it all here.
Thanks, Supertramp. What is a rough guesstimate of how much it costs for parts and the components? Yeah, for conversion.
Well, it can cost anywhere from $800 to say $1,000. Scrounging a few parts, but you want to buy all brand new hoses, new pumps, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can't really go cheap. I don't like to rush it because that's when you mess up. And I always draw a blueprint because I've done so many, I still need a blueprint.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people who still laugh at me about it, so there's a lot of negative crap out there still. Yeah. Years ago when I started, I thought everybody would be fighting over it. But then the first
That's right, you wanted to do a show called Oil Wars. And
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Which was a great idea.
God, he left.
Some guy was invading your oil collection territory, right?
I was collecting oil from this one restaurant for, 7 years, and all of a sudden this guy started coming into the kitchen and actually stealing it. We got rid of him. That's all I can really say.
That was the end of that oil war. You won the oil war.
I won the oil war.
Well, you look pretty victorious.
I won the oil war. I have an oil refinery in my van, man. I'm the real thing.